a lot of you who are survivors know what this is. Right?
Yeah.
In my house, we call it my friend because I always have one with me because I still vomit. And I have been out of chemo since November, and I am a survivor. As Tony said, my name's Catherine Moy. My friends call me Cat. I consider you all my friends, so please just call me Cat. That's what the tail's for. I was born and raised in Fairfield, and last year I almost died in Vacaville from a cancer-related surgery. I went in for a hysterectomy on May 10th last year. I had fibroid tumors. The doctor said they were not cancerous. During the surgery, the doctor accidentally cut open my bladder and my ureter. 10 days later, I was dying of sepsis from the urine filling my abdomen. While I was fighting for my life in the hospital, doctors confirmed that one tumor was a very rare, aggressive cancer, leiomyosarcoma. Only 6 in a million women get uterine leiomyosarcoma, so yeah, I won the wrong lottery. I didn't have time to cry. I was busy trying to stay alive. Oncologist called the hospital and wanted to know when I could start chemo. Huh, really? I was too weak to stand or walk or clean myself, so chemo was going to have to wait. I obviously lived, and chemo began. One of the first stops I made was to the local American Cancer Society, where I was fitted for a wig and given a scarf to cover my bald head. I never wore the wig. I had good reason. I am on the city council, and I wanted people to know what this disease looks like. I want people to know anybody can get cancer. Babies get it. Women, men, every race, creed, color, religion. Cancer is evil, and it does not care. Well, this cancer person got it. I had people come to me, pray for me, write notes to me. The mayor of Vacaville, fighting his own battle with cancer, called me. My sister, daughter, and husband were always there. My colleagues on the city council. Fairfield firefighters brought me flowers and left gifts at my door. One friend, Michelle, came every week and rubbed my feet and helped me when I was constipated or I needed to vomit. Kathy sent me 3 or 4 cards every week. I still keep one of those cards on my mantle. I remember being so weak that I couldn't lift my head from the couch. My eyes even ached. I felt like a fish that was drowning. Impossible? Not when cancer gets hold of you. I had times that I was so sick and so sick of being sick, I wanted to die. But I looked around, my head heavy with dizziness, and my mind wanting me to climb out of my skin, and I could see life. I couldn't lift my head, but I could look at my favorite card on the table next to me. It said, "Whatever happens, hold on to these thoughts. You are stronger than you imagine, braver than you know, and cared about so much more than words could ever tell. I'm here for you always." The human spirit is indescribable. That is because God gave us our soul, and He made us so we need to be together. Like today, we are one body. And when one of us is suffering, when our soul marches through the valley of the darkness, another soul can lift us up and bring light and love back to us. As cancer patients, we rely on others for so many things. To bring us food, to hold our heads when we vomit, to clean us, to talk to us. even when we can't talk back. Most importantly, our caregivers, supporters, give us back the humanness of our souls. Thank you, caregivers. I love you. You really are angels. You really are. God bless you. Cancer also gave me gifts. What did cancer do for me? Well, I lost 55 pounds, along with my hair. I no longer have a unibrow. In fact, I have to draw my eyebrows on now. My skin peeled from my face, hands, and feet. You know, people pay big money for chemical peels, and I just did the cancer thing. I lost some wrinkles. Some say I look younger. I think that's my young spirit. But the very best thing cancer gave me was a new life. It sounds so cliche, but everything is different. I really do stop and smell the flowers. I appreciate every conversation I have with a person, even when they're complaining to me about city business. We are fixing your potholes, I promise. I am a survivor. I have no signs of cancer in me. NED. No evidence of disease is what the doctors call it. I say cancer is dead in me. I am done with it. Yeah. Now I have the honor of helping others suffering through this disease. I know what they feel. I know what it feels like when you want to die. I know what it feels like to want to live. I know fear that kept me up at night. I know the peace I had when I gave it up to God. I know true love. I know true friends. I know that my husband can cook. He can clean. He can shop. And he can take care of his very ill wife. I am a blessed woman. I look out at you, and I see survivors. I see those who lost a beloved one from this evil disease. I see people who know and care. I am witnessing a sea of love, understanding, tenacity, and yes, some illness. My husband today wears a picture of his mom, Chickie Moy, on his left arm. It's there because he believes his left side has always been his weak side. His mom gives him strength. She died 21 years ago from cancer. She was brave and fought with dignity. The cancer ate her as if it were a wild beast. I hate cancer. That's why we are going to stop it. We are going to end this scourge on humankind and animals too. My cancer journey has taught me many things. One thing that is very important for all women to understand: if you are diagnosed with a fibroid tumor, there is a very small chance it is a sarcoma. But I want you to know that it can happen. It did to me. So, make sure your doctors, if they remove your fibroids, treat the tumors as if they were cancer. Have the tumor taken out whole. Do not allow them to cut them up inside you. If it is a sarcoma, cutting it up to pull it through a laparoscopic incision can spread the cancer. It is so important that the FDA held hearings on this. It's called morcellation. Don't let it happen to you. Now I've said enough. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for fighting beside me. Now let's thrive. Let's do this thing. One body, souls helping souls. We can win this battle We will win this battle. And whether you are a survivor, a caregiver, a friend, or a cancer victim, or somebody whose loved one fell from cancer, remember, you are stronger than you imagine, braver than you know, and cared about so much more than words could ever tell. God bless you.